this time on the YouTube live thing. And I don't even know if this will work or what. Uh, I guess I'll wait and see for the live chat to appear. Hey, stranger boy, can you hear me? Can you see me? And doing this on the YouTube live thing. Hey, Caleb. And hey there, man. Can you guys see me, hear me, all that jazz? Hello, Alan. Can people see me? Can people hear me? See a lot of highs. How are you guys doing? Cool. Thank you for letting me know. Doing good. That's good. Glad you guys are doing well. This time I'm not on StreamYard. This time I am on the what do you call the YouTube stream thing. Man, I'll take John Cena's money. Yeah, I'm in portrait mode. I'm fine with portrait mode. I don't care. Uh, see. If I do something, I'll probably screw it up. Let's see. What does this do? Thanks, Justin W. Glad you enjoyed it. Uh, oh, apparently I can do certain stuff here. For example, I'm an 8mm. I'm on the silver screen. Oh shit. Let's see. Could be in black and white. So I'm looking at these features on here, just checking it out. How are you guys? I'm glad you guys are doing well. I have not seen Valhalla Rising. I mean, Feeders was worse than His Day for Tomorrow. His Day from Tomorrow is just disappointing because of what you could have done with it. That's what makes it more disappointing. Because of what you could have done with it. Ah, okay. That changes the. I'm just playing around with the features, seeing what it can do and not do. But yeah, we're just sort of sitting here for a bit. People are getting to the chat. Glad you guys are doing well. Dune will have a part two. Don't really care because I don't care about Dune. I really don't. I'm not that interested in Dune. Sailor Chan, no problem. Thank you for the request. Uh, okay. Did you and OCP discuss Halloween Kills? I mean, there's no point. It's fine if he likes it. We're allowed to disagree on stuff. I don't have to agree with his thoughts on it. I don't agree with his assessment on Halloween Kills, but that's not against the law. Uh, Darth Goldust Demon, thank you. I appreciate it. Darth Goldust Demon and Vlogin, I appreciate that. Yeah, Lucas Green, I appreciate the request. Thank you so much. Hey, Dante. No, I don't really go to concerts. Pierce Brosnan, I never go to concerts. I love ACDC, but I don't go to concerts. New South Park movie, I don't know anything about it, so I can't tell anything about it. Truthfully, Trisha. What the hell is Truthfully Trisha? I don't care about Ghostbusters Afterlife. Here's what Ghostbusters Afterlife's going to be. It's going to be another nostalgia trip with nostalgia, nostalgia, nostalgia. And do you remember nostalgia? It doesn't look like a funny comedy. That's my problem. Anything I look at Ghostbusters Afterlife, what about it makes it look like a funny comedy? Can people answer me that? Because it's supposed to be a comedy. Remember? So Egon is a deadbeat dad. I'm supposed to. Why am I supposed to give a shit about a film where Egon is a deadbeat dad? And the daughter's gonna be like, he was never around, and he abandoned us, and I'm supposed to give a shit that Egon was a deadbeat dad, and it's a bunch of nostalgia porn. I do like heavy metal. I believe I reviewed it, Jose Ballard, on the channel. Season the Witch tackle it again. How? Does that defeat the purpose of the ending of Halloween 3 Season of the Witch? Horror Freak, does that isn't that the point of the ending? Is the question mark of what happened? In the Mouth of Madness or Serpent and the Rainbow? I'll give the edge to In the Mouth of Madness because of its creativity. Dr. Phil, I don't know Derry Blow Jr. what you're talking about. I've heard of Saxon, but I can't think of their. Okay, Darth Gold does Demon Velocity, and I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Take the vaccine, I already did. It was my choice, though. It was my choice. I decided to do it. What one's worse than Neil Breen filmography? No, Neil Breen's filmography is worse. What movie would you want to have been in if you could? I don't know if I want to be in any movie, honestly. Favorite underrated films? It's too many to list. Too many to list. I mean, Predator 2, Leviathan, Stephen King's Graveyard Shift, Hard Target. Oh, wait, I think I got a. Oh, wow, okay, so this does. I keep thinking StreamYard, so I can't. I got a super chat from Tony Soprano. Thank you so much for the super chat. Did you know Kurt Russell and John Carpenter would argue on the set of The Thing due to politics? That's fine to argue, but guess what? They're still the best of friends. The way they do their commentaries together for The Thing and Big Trouble in Little China, they're still the best of friends. Lo and behold, you can have a discussion about politics and you can still be the best of friends. So, there's nothing wrong about that. Discussion does not mean end of friendship. And obviously, Caruso and John Carpenter have been friends forever, so that shows that there's more important stuff than fucking politics. Yeah, that's true. Total meltdown. Apollo cheated on his wife and had a spoiled rich kid with daddy issues. I forgot about that in Creed. More like crap. Dirty D's done dirt cheap or Hell's Bells. I prefer Hell's Bells. Make a sequel reboot of Halloween 3 in the style of Halloween 2018 or straight up remake. Matthew, what message? What message are you talking about? Hey, Infinity Gauntlet. Why the fuck would you remake Halloween 3? What's the point? People did not like it the first time. I enjoy it. I think Halloween 3 is probably my second favorite Halloween film. The Old Ways, I don't know what The Old Ways is. Godzilla 98, I think it got taken down because I think I had to take it down because it got blocked. So one one day I have to redo Godzilla 1998 review. Is it possible for a good continuity to have a terrible first installment? Yes. The Purge sucked, but I liked the sequel, The Purge 2, The Purge Anarchy. Um, Jose Ballard Batman. I don't know what you mean, Jose Batman. I like the Batman trailer. Matthew Thorley, right now, I have not seen Train to Busan 2. The commentary would not be that good, Matthew. Because that's a film that doesn't seem like it would be bad enough for me to make fun of, but also I've never seen it, so I had nothing to say. So it wouldn't be that good of a commentary. I would feel like I'm ripping you off, Matthew Thorley. Hey, Bobby. Archer movie? I haven't seen Archer. I've seen clips, but I've never seen a full episode. I don't mind 10 to Midnight. Yeah, I know it's black and white. I changed the filter. I could change it to this. I could change it to this. I could change it to this. I could change it to noir. Noir. Bubbles. Um, 8 millimeter. I could change it to this. I'll change it to this for a little bit. Oh, Alan Stanley, thank you for the super chat. Alan Stanley says, I would like to know what you think of Valhalla Rising. I was seeing if you reviewed it, but I didn't see anything. Maybe I request a review. Valhalla Rising, Alan, I have no interest. I really have no interest in seeing it. It's not my kind of movie. So I haven't reviewed it, but it just doesn't seem like my kind of movie. It really I think it'd be one of those films I really would not have much to say, Alan Stanley, so it'd probably be a boring review. It'd probably be a boring review, Alan Stanley. So I probably won't do Valhalla. Because I just sometimes there are movies you just go, yeah, I have a feeling I won't have much to say. It'll be like a boring 5 minute review, and that'd be a ripoff. Hey, John Zero Cool, how are you doing? The Ring 2002, I don't mind. Do I ever drink? No. Uh, More updates on Blumhouse's remake of The Thing? Probably, but it'll be shit. Brendan Fraser, I don't give a shit about Batgirl. Evil That Men Do, one of Charles Bronson's best movies. Texas Chainsaw 3D, fuck everything about that movie. Matthew Thorley, if it was $15, it'd be good. I don't think you can invite someone onto this. You can't invite anyone onto the YouTube live stream. We should just go to normal. Black Friday, I have no thoughts on the trailer. What was the unmade film that Carpenter Caruso wanted to do? That was Shadow Company. That was the film where it was going to be about Vietnam soldiers coming back. Vietnam soldiers were going to be coming back, and there would be zombies. Seemed like a cool movie. John Wayne is an actor. 6 out of 10. Valhalla Rising is an artsy Viking film. Well, then I know I would not. I see. That's the thing. Like Alan Stanley, I take requests, but if I know I'm gonna, I don't know if it's gonna be a shitty review. If it happens after the fact, then I was like, whoops. But if I'm like, you know what, that's gonna be a shitty review from me. I don't want to rip someone off. I'll take pretty much any request, but I can't promise it'd be a good review. Alan Stanley, that's just my thought process on it. I'm glad you enjoyed The Final Girls. I thought that was a pretty decent film. It's got some iffy CGI. It needed gore, so it has issues, but I thought it was a pretty decent film. Soccer's Apprentice. I don't know what Soccer's Apprentice is. Johnny Jerry. Which NC-17 movie would you rather? Intent to Kill or 100 Tears? Neither. I would pass on both. Hey, John Zero Cool. The Sixth Day is okay. It's an okay Arnold film. It's not one of my favorites, though. I think it should have been rated R. I think that would have been. It needed to be rated R. I think it being PG 13 or it felt like PG 13 hurt it. But it's not a bad film, The Sixth Day, but it's not one of his better sci fi films. No Touchy for Old Men, I think, is overrated. High Teen Lumina. You think Hollywood will remake Piranha again? They'll remake everything again. Every damn movie will be remade. Any Woodlands of Forest near you? No. Why was Piranha 3D made? Because Piranha 3D had a little bit of box office success. What was worse, Batman and Robin or Superman 4? Uh, Superman 4 is more disappointing because that's the last time Christopher Reeve was Superman. That the last time he was Superman, and that is how he went out cinema wise as Superman. So that's more sad and disappointing. Superman 4. TNT is a pretty awful Oliver Gruner film. Teen Lumina, because a lot of movies suck nowadays. But if you want, check out my review of The Suicide Squad, or Willy's Wonderland, or Nobody, or Malignant. Those are positive reviews because those are, in my opinion, good movies. Why do people piss on Roadhouse? Because they say it's cheesy. That's the word they use, cheesy. They think it's cheesy, corny. At least that's what they say. But I like Roadhouse. I haven't seen the new Dune film. I'm not interested. I don't mind the David Lynch Dune film, so I'd just watch that. I don't care about the new Dune film. Every trailer I saw, I just see a bunch of fucking sand and a bunch of fucking sand and a bunch of fucking sand and actors being wooden or as sandy as the sand. I'm sorry, nothing about Dune impresses me. And I like the David Lynch one. Thoughts on the Transfer series? I like the first three. Sci-Fi Channel Dune, I didn't see. 4K Halloween. I don't have a 4K player, so I don't buy 4K, so I wouldn't know. Overwatch, I never played Overwatch, so I have no thoughts on Overwatch. Favorite Lethal Weapon Favorite Lethal Weapon film, the first one. Kroll or Kroll the Conqueror? Kroll. Hey, Bryce Russo. Thank you for the kind words. 1999 was 1991 underrated action films. I would go with 1993. Cliffhanger, Last Action Hero, Hard Target, just name a couple. But 1991 had some good ones. Perfect Weapon for Jeff Speakman being one of them. Most underrated Bruce Willis film? I don't know. I mean, Last Man Standing, The Fifth Element. Uh, I like Live Free or Die Hard. A Casper remake? Not anytime soon. Most underrated Steven Seagal movie? My favorite is Out for Justice. Most underrated, I'd probably go with The Glimmer Man. Favorite things at McDonald's? French fries and a plain crispy chicken sandwich. Eternals 2021, if someone sends in a paid request. Top 5 worst Steven Seagal films? I'd have to remember them. I think I did a list of my worst Seagal films when I reviewed all the Seagal movies. I believe I did. I believe I did. Oh, I got another. I mean, 5 worst. I know the kills. I don't even remember what. Attack Force is number 1. Which do you prefer, Street Night or Bounty Truck or Street Night? Do you like steak? I don't mind steak. Oh, I got another super chat. Thank you, Jose Ballard. Jose Ballard says on the super chat for $5. Josh Trank wanted a dark, brutal, R-rated Venom movie, but Sony turned it down for being too dark of a sci-fi horror approach. I would like to have seen it, because Venom should be rated R. A dark, brutal, R-rated Venom? I want to see it. Fantastic Four, I actually thought he was on the right track, but they should have left him alone. I wanted to see his full version of Fantastic Four, because it would have been interesting. It would have been different. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see the same shit over and over and over again. That's why I don't give a shit about Ghostbusters Afterlife. It's just like the same. Okay, the difference is, hey, Stranger Things and Adon's a deadbeat dad, just like Apollo Creed was a deadbeat dad. And you remember this for Ghostbusters? Yeah, where are the laughs, though? I want R-rated Venom movie. That would have made more sense than this goofy comedy shit. Oh, thank you, Scatterest77, for the $2 super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I know people going, you skipped my question. Well, I'm sorry. If someone sent in a super chat, I'm going to get to them, because this is the least I could do for them doing that. And we have like 50 people, and everyone has sent in a question, so there's no way I can answer all of them. There's just no way, even with slow mode. So I'll do my best. I apologize, guys. I'll do my best. Where's Charles Bronson films? Probably Death Wish 5. Thought Alien 3 Sut. Typed in the YouTube, found your channel. Oh, thank you, Matthew Thorley. What do you think Arnold would have been if he didn't go into politics? I have no idea. Yeah, remember, Terminator 3 didn't even do that well compared to the others. So I think he still would have dwindled down like all the other action heroes. Pierce Brosnan, Walken really killed that woman. I don't know what you're talking about. Do you think Predator 5 will be better than the Predator? No, I think it'll be worse. You have a girl that weighs a buck 25 taking on a Predator. And now you got women politics in it. So it'll be worse. Because now you got gender agendas, as they call it, gender. What the fuck is gender? That's a new word I'm making up. Gender agendas. Gender, not Jenga. But it's like Jenga, because you pull one piece, the whole fucking thing collapses. Gender. Women, gender agenda. Gender. There you go. Goldfinger, Dr. No, I like both, but Goldfinger I like better. Does Lionsgate own the rights to Deadly Outbreak? I have no idea who owns it, but they don't care about Jeff Speakman. That's why they're not releasing anything with Jeff Speakman on Blu-ray, except The Perfect Weapon. The other stuff they don't care about because they think it won't sell on a physical copy. They don't believe in Jeff Speakman. Because Jeff Speakman was not successful when he came out. Perfect Weapon did okay, but then he had a 3-picture deal. One of them was going to be Speed. But then 20th Century Fox took that script for Speed. And then the producer that found Jeff Speakman, he played hardball with the higher ups. They said, well, fuck it. You're not going to do anything. You're going to rot. and that helped kill Jesse Pinkman's career. Then he did Street Night, which was the last days of Canon Films. The Street Night, I don't mind. I like Street Night. That didn't do anything, and the budget was cut, so there wasn't as much action. And then he did a couple direct-to-video films. Some of them good. Daily Outbreak, Land of the Free. But then, Sally, he just kind of disappeared. Favorite fruit? Orange. Least favorite moments from the first 4 Rambo films? Least favorite moments? Some of the CGI Rambo 4. I I don't think you need CGI in a Rambo film. And I love Rambo 4. I saw it in the theater. I love Rambo 4, but CGI was not needed. Your favorite scene in Eddie Murphy's Raw? Was that the one where he talked about Johnny Carson? Half! The bitch didn't do anything, but she got half! Because Johnny Carson was a talk show host. He got a divorce. Well, he did divorce your lady to get half, even though she didn't do shit. And Eddie Murphy was complaining about, she got half! Antlers? I don't know anything about Antlers. Hey, Scotty, how are you doing? Uh, that's cool. Road Games is a good one. Love Body Parts. Love Outland. Why am I going to rant on Cowboy Bebop? Why would I rant on it? Make Marvel's first family a horror film. At least it's different. At least it's unique. Stallone fan. I already saw the first family. I saw that in 2005. I don't mind the 2005 movie for what it is. Stallone fan 03 just to watch the 2005 movie. And then people complain about that, and then let's do something different, and then people complain about that. I don't give a fuck about Tobey Maguire, to be or not to be Maguire. Never did. I like all the Dirty Harry films. Live Free Die Hard or Indiana Jones 4, Live Free or Die Hard. A horror franchise as bad as Leprechaun? Yeah, I'm sure there are. I bet those witchcraft movies are. There's like 12 of them. I don't watch AEW, so yeah, I know CM Punk returned, but I don't watch AEW. Does Alien 3 work as a standalone? No, because there's still issues with character development, motivation. There's still issues with some funky effects on the alien. It's not CG, but I forget rotoscope. I forget what the terminology was. But sometimes the alien, when it's far away, looked awful. And the only person that survives is the most unlikable character in the film. Some dickhead survives. Who you like better, Ozzy Osbourne or Dio? Ozzy. How do you deal with stress? Masturbation. I don't know. Uh, Fabio bought a DVD copy of Freaky Friday on the same exact day you uploaded. That is perfect timing. With Psychic. The trailer doesn't do it justice. New Dune is visually stunning. All I saw was a bunch of sand on the Dune trailer. That's all I saw. Is a bunch of sand. I just I've seen David Lynch's Dune. I liked it. It seems like I would just see the same movie. Cop Shop I haven't seen. That with Baldwin gun stuff. Well, come to find out about that, they hired some lady, and lo and behold, did you guess what her color of hair was? Blue purple hair. Why does that matter? Because it's like the stereotypical. They hire a girl because of political brownie points, not because she knew what the fuck she was doing with her job. She didn't know what she was doing with her job. So she didn't know what the fuck she was doing as the armorer. She loaded the wrong fucking gun. The crew had live rounds. And, I mean, Alec Baldwin still, anytime you have a gun, you need to check it yourself. But I do feel bad for Alec Baldwin because he didn't do it on purpose. And you're supposed to have people that know what the fuck they're doing. And you're supposed to trust people that know what the fuck they're doing when they hand you a gun. Okay, that's a gun you can use. So, despite Alec Baldwin's political shit, I don't agree with a lot of his political stance. But that still doesn't mean, and he's a bit of a dick. I still don't think that's something that's going to live with the rest of his life at. You know, for the rest of his life, he's going to have to live with that. And I don't think he deserved that. He may be a dick, but I don't think he deserved that, so. AVP video game 2010, never played. I don't want to. I would not want to Speed 3. Bill and Ted 3 showed you could fuck it up. Movie, flit film, it don't matter. It could be any. Human Shield. I barely remember. Chain of Command, I remember not minding. Hey, Preminator. Are there any silent films you liked? Yeah, Metropolis. Yeah, fuck Home Alone 4. Fuck Home Alone 3 or fuck Home Alone 5. Who is better, Al Pacino or De Niro? Al Pacino. Boxers or briefs, depends what she prefers. If she prefers a dick in her mouth, I will go with that too. Thanks for your recommendations. I watched Feast, Split Second Streamers. I loved all of them. Cool, Crease Mason. I'm glad you liked those. Here's the thing with any review I do. For folks out there, since we got 50, let me say this. Any review I do, even if I don't like the film, you should go see it anyway. Just because I don't like it, you may like it. And just because I liked it, you may not like it. That's why I don't do recommendations in the fact of I don't know your taste. I can only say, hey, I liked it. This is why I liked it. Or I hate it. This is why I hate it. That's all I can do a review. I don't know if that makes sense, but. Um, oh, I got another super chat. Thank you. To Bobby Reynolds. Thank you, man. Have you ever watched or think your own movie in your head or watch a video and make a movie in your head? I mean, sure, in the fact of like you're watching a film, you're going, oh, I wish they had done this, or I wish they had done that, or I wish they had gone in this direction. I've thought of like a Ninja Turtle film, a Raphael film. I've thought of like what Stallone's film Isobar would have been. So I've done that from time to time, yeah. Or I did. You're watching a film, you're like, oh, I wish they had done this, and then they could have done this, this, and this. And sometimes I state that in the review, not all the time, but sometimes I do. For kaiju, would you accept to see 5 movies? Yes, I would. For kaiju, uh, would you accept to see 5 movies under 1 hour 50 minutes? Yeah, for kaiju, I would. I would definitely do that. It may take a little bit of time to do it, but I would do it. The Guyver anime is better than it's better than the first live action. Yeah, I'm a Van Damme fan. Is it time for Candy Woman? Where they're doing a female Pinhead. They're doing a female Pinhead. Do you like Adam Sandler or Jim Carrey? I would go with Jim Carrey. I would go with Jim Carrey. Favorite cartoon growing up? Growing up was the 80s Ninja Turtles cartoon. Are you going to see Venom Let There Be Carnage? Never got a request for it, so I'm not going to see it on my own because I did not like the first Venom. And this one looks worse. Why is the new Cowboy Bebop going to be horrible? Equal Way is joining Expendables 4. Does it make you watchable? I'm tired of Expendables. They're too old. I'm sorry. The guys are too old. I mean, they can't do it forever. That's what people have to accept. These guys are getting older. They're 60, 70 years old, like Stallone. They can't do this forever. That's what people have to accept. Uh, Taylor X 2000, are you saying you're a black woman? As Black Woman Candyman 2021 movie getting me a lot of black trauma, then 2020 them and other black shows got woke. So is Taylor X 2000, are you a black woman, or you talking about Black Woman Candyman, or Tanny versus Spenny? I've never heard of it. Who's worse, Tobey Maguire or Adrian Brody? I would say Tobey Maguire. Uh, Best actor, Peter Weller, Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell. Aliens is a great film. Which is worse, Genesis or Dark Fate? Definitely Dark Fate. Ginger Dead Man series, not anytime soon. Separation, don't watch it. I've never even heard of Separation. Blade Runner, Johnny Jerry, I like Blade Runner 2049, but that's like the only film. Well, that's not true. That director, I've only liked two films he's done. That one, and I think he did Sicario. If so, I liked the first Sicario. Was that a different director? But he's done other films I haven't cared for. Ridley Scott did Alien. He also did Prometheus and Alien Covenant, so it doesn't matter about what a director has done. Look what happened to Ridley Scott. He went from Alien and Black Rain to fucking Alien Covenant. Andy T. Shore, for some reason, the PS1 games don't play the best on the slim PS2. So I had to play the game on the PS3, and then there was color. I heard someone say no one will buy an Elm Street box set. That's a lie. I guarantee you, if you had an Elm Street box set like the Friday the 13th Halloween, and you had, dude, you know what you do? Have a commentary with Robert England on each film. People would buy it. North Carolina, I've never lived in, never been to No, I've never been to North Carolina. Who's Megan Thee Stallion? Hard Target is still a favorite of mine, yeah. Axum I've never seen. I've heard of it though. Favorite gangster movies? I guess like Goodfellas, Casino, Elephant. Never seen it, but the plot synopsis, I'm not really interested. Adam's Family or Adam's Family Values, probably the first one. Deja Vu or Crimson Tide, I would go with Deja Vu. Crossovers you like to see? I'm not really into crossovers anymore. Back in the day, if you did Freddy versus Jason versus Ash with Bruce Campbell, and you had Kane Hodder's Jason, maybe get the director of Hills of Eyes remake to do it, Alexander Aja. I would like to see that. 80s movie about some punks taking over a school where a guy opens a beer bottle with his eyeball. Is that Class of 1984? I mean, I don't know what that movie is. Beard oil butters? Nope. I it just grows. I like Home Alone 1 and 2. Would you ever make your own film? There'd be no point. Nothing would happen with it, or it'd be fucked around, or why would I even try to make a film in today's age with how much bullshit going on? Political bullshit. Favorite martial arts film? Uh, it depends what you mean. Like, Hard Target has martial arts in it. I mean, Bloodsport's up there. Cyborg is. I mean, it. I don't really have an all-time favorite. Meteor Man, I wasn't a fan of Meteor Man. Gotham, I never saw. Where did the F steal of fuck come from? Just out of the blue, I just thought of it. There's not really a story to it. Fuck the new He-Man cartoon. Hope all's well. I just checked out Cube Trilogy for the first time. The first and third were great, but the second one, you ever been a fan of those? Only like the first Cube, but then I thought the ending was kind of lame. So the second Cube and then the third one's like a prequel. The first Cube I don't mind, but the ending I'm not really a fan of the ending. Blade Runner 2049, I have a review of it on the channel. I enjoy the film. I actually liked it more than the first. Sue me. I like Blade Runner, but I like Blade Runner 2049 more. I think it has better. I think honestly it has better characters. It has a better finale. Blade Runner 1 doesn't really have a finale. Although I will say Blade Runner has better villains. I will say that it has better villains. Like if you plug the villains of Blade Runner 1 into Blade Runner 2049, that would be the perfect combo. Hey Caleb, how are you doing? The Rock or Con Air? Probably go with Con Air. Zoran Redian, I'm doing okay. Andrew Grandpa, didn't see. Bitter Sellout, John Carpenter for Halloween 2018 or James Cameron? James Cameron is a bitter sellout. Fuck James Cameron. The Goonies or the Monster Squad? I'll go with the Goonies. Deliverman, would you put on your list of underrated buddy cop films? Sure. Along with Tango and Cash and I Come in Peace, Split Second, among others. Uh, I love Commando. It's really underrated. Johnny Jerry, like I said, I don't know what Soccer's Apprentice is. Or are you trying to say the Sorcerer's Apprentice? I don't mind the Sorcerer's Apprentice, but I don't know what Soccer's Apprentice is. Do you think the Ring series should die? Yes. Have you ever seen Ring versus Grudge? No. Thank Catfight Paradise. Thank you. Majugger Nuggets. Who the hell is that? Frame by Frame. How you doing? Pixar's Lightyear. I don't even know what that is. House or House 2? I would go with the first House. Free Guy. I saw it. It's okay, but pretty forgettable. I think he gave it like 3 out of 5 stars. It was there. Favorite Hong Kong martial arts movie? God, that's tough. Because the Hong Kong films I like more is like the John Woo stuff. Bullet in the Head, Hard Boiled, or Inframan. I like Inframan a lot. Like Inframan. Um, Probably like Jackie Chan stuff like Operation Condor, Rumble in the Bronx, things of that nature. Uh, Favorite Wes Craven film? Shocker, actually. I would go with Shocker. Charles fan film? I don't really care. Dr. Pepper? Not a fan of Dr. Pepper. Hate Dr. Pepper. Of course, I get a text from someone, but I can't answer it because if I try to answer it, it's going to close out the stream. I wait all day for the person to text me, and then they text me right now, and then I can't text them because again, it would the damn stream would be like goodbye. What the hell? I swear they just wait for the worst moment. All tomorrows, don't know what that is. Alien abduction insurance should be fucking insurance for watching shitty movies. I reviewed Valerian, Johnny Tan. Motel Hell or Eaten Alive? Probably Motel Hell. Um, the Killer Wants a Thief. I don't mind either, but I think The Killer's better. Guillermo, how you doing? How would you rank the screen life movies you've seen? Searching's easily number one. Searching's easily number one. Number two, I guess. I don't know. Maybe E Demon. Maybe Unfriended. And the rest sucked. The worst of those you mentioned is hashtag captured. That's easily the worst. Tom Matthews or Tom Selleck? Tom Selleck. Most overrated Terminator 2 or Face Off? Face Off. Red Heat? I like Red Heat. It's not my favorite Arnold film, but I like Red Heat. The new Batman trailer, I liked it. Block World, I liked it. I didn't mind it. Favorite horror flick? Like actual horror flick. I don't know. It's like John Carpenter's The Thing, or George Romero's Dawn of the Dead, or Jacob's Ladder from 1990, or Blair Witch Project. Yeah, I was not a fan of The Medallion. Do you think they should do another Snake Plissken? Nah, he's too old. Carosso's too old to do it. Sorcerer's Apprentice, I didn't mind for what it was. Why didn't they market the new Dune as two movies? Probably they didn't know that they were going to make a second film. I would assume. The Granny, I might have seen it, but I don't remember a damn thing about it. Lethal Weapon 4 is a film I've grown to not mind. And Jet Li was pretty decent. Chris Mason, I'm in Ireland. It's 3 a.m. and I'm going to bed, but you're a legend. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Wow, someone from Ireland. That's really cool. Sincerely, that's really cool. Not like, that's really cool. No, I mean, sincerely, that's pretty fucking awesome. How is it in Ireland? Probably already left, but. Um, how many wrestling DVDs do you have? Probably around 40. Lightyear is a spinoff of Toy Story. It is set in a world where Buzz Lightyear is an actual space ranger. It's like sci-fi film akin to Star Trek. So that doesn't make any sense. Like, so you don't do spinoff of Lightyear, but it's in a world where Lightyear is real. They're desperate for ideas, I guess. It's Disney. Why am I surprised they're desperate for fucking ideas? Casey Jones fan film wasn't bad for what it is. I don't know anything about Chris Chan. Do you watch movies on Tubi TV? Sometimes. Do you have Netflix? No. Do you like Vacancy? It's not the worst film I've seen, but the ending was kind of lame. Black World, of those three movies you mentioned, I would go with Tropic Thunder, then Galaxy Quest. I don't remember anything about Michael Dudikoff's Quicksand. Do you like the movie Joyride? Yeah, I like the movie. 30 Days a Night? It's there. It's there. Alien or Death Machine? Alien. If you could change one thing about the thing, what would it be? I don't think I would change anything. So did Fast 9 kill off Kurt Russell? I have no idea. They uh they probably were vague because they want to bring him back sometime. Jet Li's Hero is boring. That's why I don't like it. Best Tom Atkins performance? Performance wise, I would say Night of the Creeps. Performance wise, 40 Days and 40 Nights with Josh Hart did. No, what language would you want to learn? Uh, Japanese. Hey, no blank. CM fan. It depends, like what the movie is, how long the movie is, things of that nature. It depends, like what the movie is and such. I don't watch college sports. No, I don't like any trauma films. No. Have you? Why do you think Hollywood has forgotten to add subtitles to sequels? They haven't forgotten it. They just don't care to, because they want to seem like the first film. They want to seem like it's their own original movie. Because if you know part six, they go, there's a part six. But if you just think of it as the first one, psychologically, they think people go like, oh, I'm more willing to see this movie because it's the first of something. I don't know. It's their weird thinking. Men of Tai Chi never saw. Don't care to see it. We like to see 80s and 90s type of action movies make a comeback. That's never going to happen because we're in a different time period. We do have films like John Wick films and Nobody, but that's not the common norm. It's superhero movies, it's comic movies, it's prequels, it's sequels, it's reboots, and it's agenda, guys rule, women's rule, agenda bullshit. So, 80s and 90s action films are not making a comeback. I like Willy's Wonderland. That was one of the best films of the year, honestly. I've heard of Black Friday, but the trailer, uh, I don't know. I think the first two Ip Mans are good. Ip Man 1 and 2, I think, are pretty good. 80s rock, 90, pretty much soundtracks I like. Rocky 4, ACDC I like, Metallica, even Linkin Park. Alec Baldwin, I mean, I already talked about Alec Baldwin. I mean, should I date a fucking lady who didn't know what the fuck she was doing as an armorer? I don't care if she has pink, purple hair or what. Just was the lady had pink, like purple hair. She had like purple blue hair. She didn't know what the fuck she was doing. She loaded the gun wrong, and gave it to Alec Baldwin, and then he shot someone because they wanted to hire someone for brownie points, not because they knew what the fuck they were doing. No more alien films. We've how many shitty alien films do we need to get before we go just enough? So I'm done with alien films. I'm done with Predator films. I'm done with all that shit. How many shitty Predator films do we need? How many shitty Alien films do we need? I think people are just hoping that lightning will strike again. I'm like, well, how many shit do we get before people go, lightning's not going to strike again? I'm sorry. What happened to William Baldwin after Backdraft? Fair Game with Cindy Crawford. Babylon AD I thought was pretty shitty. One of Vin Diesel's worst films. Pierce Brosnan, how quickly do you think Nick Cage will rampage through Ben Stiller in a street fight? I don't know. I did review Malignant Zarty Army. I reviewed Malignant like a few weeks ago. The review's on the channel. I reviewed Malignant. Tony Jaa with Andrew Dice Clay, Dave Chappelle. No, I don't think that would be a good fit. I don't think Tony Jaa works in that. Best Christopher Lambert movie, I would go with Resurrection from the late 90s. Resurrection. That's the film that's like the movie Seven, where he's a detective looking into a killer that's killing people, stealing their body parts because the killer wants to make the body of Jesus Christ for Easter Sunday coming up. So it's like the movie Seven, although it has a more better ending than the Seven. Well, better as in depends what your preference is, but Seven's a good movie, but Resurrection's pretty underrated. I would say that's my favorite Christopher Lambert film is Resurrection. Fair Walter Hill film, 48 Hours. Marvel Eternals, don't give a shit about Marvel Eternals. Captain Power, The Soldiers of the Future, never saw it. Fatal Attraction, pretty decent. Feeder's movies are worse than Star Crystal. Martyr, 2008. Is that the one where the lady gets skinned alive and beaten up for like 50 minutes to maybe go, hey, is there anything after death? Even though she could have just fucking lied or hallucinated. If that's the movie you're talking about, that's a dumb fucking film. One of the most dumbest fucking films in a while. Cowboy Bebop trailer, eh. I mean, I was indifferent. Battle Beyond the Stars, I think, is better than Star Crash. Leprechaun or Killjoy, which is worse? Probably Leprechaun. Well, Ty, that's not true. Shang-Chi didn't really flop. And Venom, Let There Be Carnage didn't really flop. And Spider-Man No Way Home, that's not going to flop. I mean, so let's be honest, they're not going away. Cold Haterade, a reaction? If it's a reaction to what, Cold Haterade? A reaction to what? Let me ask you, what's the reaction for? Like a reaction to what? I guess is the question. We have over 60 people in here, so I'm sorry, I'm not going to get to everyone's question because I have over 60 people. And think about this: if one person has two comments or questions, that's over 120. So there's just no way I can do it. So I apologize. Warlock or Wishmaster? Probably Wishmaster. Undisputed is the first one shitty. Yeah, I think the sequels are better. The Abyss is the Abyss 89 the toughest shoot in film history? Could be. I would not be surprised if it was. Thanksgiving or Ginger Dead Man? I would say Thanksgiving is worse. Extreme Prejudice or The Warriors? I would go with The Warriors. Seinfeld, I didn't watch a whole lot of Seinfeld. Do I look forward to the next Riddick film? No, because the last one was crap. Favorite James Cameron film? Aliens. Well, yeah, Shang-Chi didn't flop. I didn't say it flopped. But to them, they're like, well, I only did it because of the pandemic. And they're not going to care. Best Conjuring film, the first one. Favorite Ridley Scott film, Alien. Favorite period of history, the 80s. No, I would go with the 90s. I would go with the early 90s. Don't care about Rocky director's cut. I don't care about the Rocky 4 director's cut. Phantom, Affleck is the bomb in Phantoms. Bolt 2008, never saw. Prominent upper teeth, I don't know what that means. Don't care about Marvel's Eternals. Let's say another generic shit. Favorite Jeff Speakman film, Deadly Outbreak. Favorite Thor film, the first one. What horror movie monster you don't want to detail by? All of them, because I would not want to die. Which is worse, Alien Covenant or the Thing prequel? The Thing prequel is worse. Uh, See No Evil, it's okay. Sequels suck though. Why did Hollywood drop the ball on Peter Weller? Peter Weller made choices of movies and they bombed. That's what happened. I mean, I love Leviathan, but the film bombed. I love 50-50, but the film came and went and no one saw it. When you make films and no one sees them and they bomb, they stop casting you. So it's not that Hollywood dropped the ball, it's he did films that I think were good, Leviathan, 50-50, even the streamers, and no one saw them. Thus, they don't cast them anymore. I don't know what Antlers is. I'm glad, Jesse, I'm glad you like Watchers. I've always enjoyed that film with Corey Haim. Punch, Chicken Nuts, Cancel. Um, Punch, Corey Feldman, Kid Leprechaun and Nuts, Cancel, Shane Black. Skin Deep, never saw it. Best movie you saw in the theater? Saw in the theater. Gravity was a good theater experience because I felt like I was in space because I saw it in 3D. I would say that's the best experience I had in a theater was Gravity with Sandra Bullock. What killer animal flicks would you like to see more of that isn't sharks? Killer animal flicks? I have no idea. Uh, were you more of a Luigi guy than a Mario guy? No. Cold Haterade. I was wondering if you could react to or rather give your input on some game designers take on Metroid Dread. He thinks it's sus because he's too dumb to play it properly. How long is the video? Like, how long is the video? Vader, metal band Vader. Yeah, how long is the video Cold Haterade? Um, Feruza Balk. I didn't mind her in the craft. Most criminally underrated creature features. Leviathan, Predator 2, Stephen King's Graveyard Shift. Um, there's a ton. Tremors 2 Aftershocks. Unknown Origin with Peter Weller. A couple others. There's a bunch of others. Deep Rising, The Relic, Death Machine. Well, that's not really a creature, death, but um, Once Bitten, I've never seen. GoldenEye 64 didn't play because I didn't have a Nintendo 64. Corey Feldman hating Dennis Miller. Well, Dennis Miller was a dickhead on Bordello of Blood, the film they did together. Because Dennis Miller didn't give a shit about anybody. He didn't give a shit about making the film. He came and went, did whatever he wanted, and he was being a dickhead on set. Do you like 3D films? Not usually, no. Sons of Anarchy, I never saw Sons of Anarchy. Do you think Tyler Mane would make a good Jason Voorhees? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I thought Derek Mears did a good job. Worst animated movie you've seen? I have no idea. Chris Pratt being the voice of Mario? I mean, it doesn't bother me one way or another. Animated Super Mario Bros. Movie? Sure, why not? Um, I love Quantum Leap. I actually have the DVD set over there, Quantum Leap. I just hate the way it ended, where he never returned back home. That was the biggest load of horse shit. But I like the show. The Road Killers with Chris Lambert, didn't care for the film. I thought it was pretty lame. Do you hunt for out of print Blu-rays? No. Have you seen the Chernobyl series? I reviewed, I believe, the first episode on the channel. Have you seen Dune? No, I'm not interested in Dune. Nothing about that film interests me. Apocalypse Now. There's other Vietnam films I like more. Platoon, Hamburger Hill, Casualties of War, Full Metal Jacket. There's just other Vietnam films I like more than Apocalypse Now. Do you know that Brad Jones appeared on a podcast with James Wolfe? Well, yeah, they know each other. They've worked with each other before. They've done videos with each other on. And James Wolfe's like video store stash, his room there, along with Dud Walker. First Mad Max, I don't mind, but I prefer the sequel, The Road Warrior. I haven't seen No Time to Die because I don't want to watch a 3-hour James Bond film where James Bond dies at the end. Indiana Jones Travel Through Time. Cold Haterade. If it's only 2-3 minutes long, yeah, just I don't know. If it's that short, I don't know, $5 or so. It's up to you, Cold Haterade. I mean, if it's that small, uh, yeah, it's up to you, man. I don't know, $5. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if that's short, then yeah, that's fine. Right there, the Daniel Craig James Bond films. I'm No Time to Die. I don't want to. It's fucking 3 hours. Why do I want to? Why do I want to sit down for 3 hours just to watch James Bond die? Like, do people? I don't know. I think some people think I have like all the time in the world. Just just do whatever. I really don't. Heathcliff, the cartoon. I saw a couple when I was a kid. I haven't read anything. Favorite Billy Blanks movie? Probably Tough and Deadly with Roddy Piper. TV show of today? I'm not into any TV shows of today. Hey, JG Music. What battle would you like to have seen in person? None. Thoughts on Super 8? I always thought that was an overrated trash movie. Never got the hype for Super 8. Never did. Jack Frost or Santa Slade? Jack Frost. Yeah, I like the Glimmer Man. I wish he got a Blu-ray. That's like one of the only Steven Seagal films that don't have a Blu-ray, which sucks. But I always liked the Glimmer Man. Bruce with hair or without hair, I don't care. 300 or Gladiator, probably 300. Worst slasher film you've seen? I've seen a lot of them, but I just don't remember them. That's the problem. Guillermo Hip Hop Locos, I would say, is the worst one. Hip Hop Locos. One of the worst films I've ever seen in my fucking life. Hip Hop Locos. Hi, John Smith. Hi, Ray D. Thank you. French horror films you liked? I didn't mind Frontiers. Why would I see Eternals? People keep asking me about Eternals. Why do you guys think I would go see Eternals? like on my own willingly. I'll put it that way. I'm on willingly. Why would I see Eternals? Fuck Eternals for eternity. Johnny Jerry, yeah. You just have to let me know if it's a commentary or a review. But Johnny Jerry, how much for TMNT 2014? Yeah, if it's that much, yeah. People say this, but I don't think they ever do it. But yeah, I would, Johnny Jerry. Mainstream movie you would refuse to review for any amount of money? Cuties. Cuties. No matter what, I will not watch or review Cuties. Because I don't want the FBI to knock on my door. Fuck Cuties. Fucking Cuties. What states you been to? Not many. Honestly, not many. Squid Game, it's a show on Netflix. I've gotten requests to review episodes. Not minded it. It's been decent. It's been okay. I mean, I like the Running Man more and Battle Royale more, but I haven't minded it. I think it's okay. I don't think it's the best of the best, but it's okay. I didn't mind it so far. Billy Blanks, he's not really great either. He's not that good of an actor. He doesn't have that much presence. He's so at best. Movie did you see in the theater? You walked out loving it. I mean, Gravity, Rambo 4, Dread. I saw Dread in the theater. For kaiju, you never answer that question online because there's people who don't like you, and anytime you answer something personally, they use it against you to make fun of you. So, by the way, for kaiju, were you the one asking about those 5 movie thing? I forget what it was. Just so far behind. Worst movie I saw in the theater. Saw in the theater. I can't remember. Lord Croft Cradle of Life was pretty bad. Dude, I fell asleep. Mark Plays, I reviewed House from 1977. I have a review of that on the channel. Mark Plays. House from 1977, I have a review of that on the channel. Uh, John Smith, feel free to post a review. That's fine. I like Grosse Point Blank. It's a pretty fun, entertaining movie. Never played Time Splitters. Cool Duder, it'd be a lot because it'd be hard to sit through. CM fan, it'd be a decent amount. Is Cliffhanger one of your favorite Stallone films? Yes, it is. New upcoming Resident Evil film. It looks cheap. Valeria Crozer. Okay, that's cool. I don't know why you sell to someone, but you don't watch their stuff. But hey, if that's your preference, go for it. Fuck Halloween ends. Oh, thank you, Peyton Woolley. I appreciate it. Well, Valeria Crozer, you're the idiot that subbed to someone you don't watch. Maybe if you gather some brain cells. But I'm sorry, I know they're extinct where you live. The legend in your own mind. Valeria Crozer. How about you this? How about you find a pair of handcuffs, handcuff your dick to your ass, and go fuck yourself? Is Squid Game like hard targeted? Nothing like it. There's no similarity between the two. Stay tuned or TerraVision, stay tuned. Sorority Babes and the Slam Ball Bolorama, I never saw. Last Night in Soho, I know nothing about it. Apparently, Dave Chappelle's comedy special is more controversial. Well, yeah, because there's a bunch of fucking idiots bitching about it. Favorite gun: the pulse rifle and Aliens. Robert Pattinson, Batman. I'm willing to give him a chance. Teen Slayer, The Thing 2011. Well, I just did a ranting commentary for it. So, yeah, rest in peace, Sonny Chiba. Let's see. Halloween needs to die. I agree with that. Copland. I don't know if it'd be my top 10, but I like Copland quite a bit. Favorite Brendan Fraser film? Probably The Mummy. Favorite Alec Baldwin film? I don't know, I have to think about that. The Edge is pretty good. I don't care about the new Spider-Man film. I never walked out of a movie in the theater. Robert Pattinson's Batman. I'm willing to give him a chance. I liked the new trailer. I reviewed Monty Bone. I don't know if the review's still up, Flash Flats, but I reviewed Monty Bone. I didn't mind it for what it was. Hugh Grant, I don't mind. He did this film called Extreme Measures with Gene Hackman that was fairly solid. Happy Death Day, I didn't mind them for what they are. Fuck the new Matrix. Julian Rules 1 actually ranted on Yoga Hosers. It's on the channel. I agree. It's one of the worst comedies I've ever seen, but Julian Rules 1, I actually have a rant on that on my channel. Fuck Yoga Hosers. Um, yeah, I got hard target on a laser disc over there. Someone sent it to me. Valeria Crozer does popsicle licking ASMR. Well, then they can lick my popsicle, and I can be the ASMR for them, the way they like it. So, Valeria Crazar, Kunta Kinte Kunter, whatever the fuck her name, his name, what the fuck, his, her, she, man, he, she, whatever, lick my popsicle all night long. Suck a whole bunch of popsicles, men and women popsicles, up Hershey Highway. Happy Tree Friends never saw. Fuck Kevin Smith. I like Willy's Wonderland. I just thought it was fun. I just thought it was fun. It was interesting to see Nick Cage do something different. A role that didn't speak. I like the color scheme. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. There's some shaky cam I didn't like, but it was just simple Nick Cage being the shit out of animatronics. Simple to the point, just fun. I mean, I did a review of it. Feel free to watch my review, Sam Crow. I mean, I did a review of it. Feel free to watch it. If you don't like it, oh well. To each their own. I'm not going to tell people what to like or not like. I liked the film. That was fun. That's just me, though. That's just me. Vigilante Diaries, never saw. After Hours, I like After Hours. Blanked Man, not really big on Blanked Man. I mean, I don't even have a Laserdisc player, so I don't collect Laserdisc. If you want to collect it, that's up to you. Alyssa Milano getting arrested? I don't know anything about that because I don't give a fuck about Alyssa Milano. Fuck Eternals. For eternity. Best and worst Jim Carrey films. I mean, my favorite is Ace Ventura: Pet Detective. Euphoria TV show. I don't even know what that is. Fave soundtrack: Rocky 4. Groot or Teen Shark? I would go with Teen Shark. Jesse Swarbrick. I would wait on it. I'm just so backed up with requests right now. I'm just pretty backed up on requests. And then when the next month happens, there'll be a new series of requests. So I would just wait on it. All right, Cold Haterade. I will look into that. Have you watched Chucky episode 2? No. I wasn't requested it, so I'm not bothered watching it. No one requested Chucky episode 2, so I ain't gonna watch it, because fuck it. Fuck the show. Plus, I had a bunch of people pissed at me for, you hate everything. Because it sucks. Sorry, Chucky puking on someone to death. If that's what you like, good for you. You want Chucky puking someone to death? Good for you. Want some fucking dork that was supposed to give a shit just because he's gay? I don't give a fuck if he's gay. There's nothing else to his character. How do you explain his character? He's gay. What else? That's it. That's it. And Chucky talking about Pokemon porn. Fucking. Oh, thanks, John Zero Cool. Thank you, man. Peacemaker, you don't need a TV show on that. That's stupid. The Black Cauldron fan. Uh, like, what movie are you thinking of, or what requests are you thinking of? Jesse Swarbrick. Uh, yeah, I wanted to have something a little bit different, so 7 Up this time. Plus, this does help with the stomach aches too. Jesse Swarbrick. I mean, uh, wait till the end of next month, because I'm just pretty backed up with requests. 7 Up Gold. I don't even know what that is. Pip My Ride back in the day. Um, yeah, okay, yeah. I had to think about further, but I do vaguely remember that show. Uh, David Fincher just depends. I like some of his stuff. I like Fight Club. I like Seven. I like The Game. I like Panic Room, which is funny. I like that stuff, but yet I hate everything. No, I'm just gonna be fucking honest. I'm not gonna fucking lie to appease some person I've never even met in real life. That's fucking stupid. Mr. Pibb. I'm not a fan of Mr. Pibb. To me, it tastes just like Dr. Pepper, and I hate the way it tastes. Fire in the Sky. I believe I reviewed Fire in the Sky on the channel. I liked it. Fuck the new Chucky show. Brad Dourif sounds. Brad Dourif is 70 years old, and it's a 70-year-old voice coming out of a doll. Just his voice is shot to shit. Voice is absolutely shot to shit on that show. You tell. Yes, he's trying to talk like this, but he's Chucky. Because Brad Dourif's 70 years old. When do you know your DVD start working? I don't know. When they start working. Lord of War, I didn't care for. Best Halloween. My favorite Halloween film is Halloween 2 from 1981. Dwight Yoakam. Yeah, he's an underrated actor, sure. I like Cuffs, but my favorite Richard Slater film is Broken Arrow. 13th Warrior sucked. Lord of Illusion's pretty good. Yeah, says Chucky. I stabbed him 6 times. I stabbed him 6 times. Where's another paycheck? I need to stab more people as a doll. Fucking waste of a good actor. Brad Dourif is a good fucking actor. It's a fucking waste that he's still doing Chucky when he's 70 years old. He should be getting roles that Al Pacino was getting. And he's stuck doing fucking Chucky. 70-year-old fucking Chucky talking about Pokemon porn. This is my point. He's a good actor. Brad Dourif is a good actor. He's stuck voicing Chucky yet again for the 18th fucking time, talking about Pokemon Pikachu porn. Yeah, the Pop Your Tops, all 6 of them, that's Peter Weller from Leviathan, 1989 film, which is a personal favorite of mine. Never saw Sunset Park. Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, I never saw. And I just, that's a film I would not, that would be a lame review. So I would be ripping you off if I took that, because I'd be like, what am I supposed to say? This is not my kind of movie. So that, I would feel I was ripping you off, if that makes sense. Uli Lamel for Halloween? Why would I do that? Michael Benet, yeah, actually, yes. If it's capitalized, it's more infamous on how much I hated it. Like, if it's a small rant, I didn't like it. If it's a big rant, I really didn't like it. If it's an epic rant, I despise the motherfucker. I like True Romance. Atlas, I didn't see. Cowboy Bebop, the trailer was I was indifferent on. Anthony Hopkins, I don't know what my favorite would be. I like The Edge. I like Fracture. Yeah, I like Pineapple Express. Tabasco sauce, never had Tabasco sauce. The True Lies Blu-ray, yeah, it still holds up. Sadly, the guy doesn't make stuff anymore. Kingdom of Heaven, not my cup of tea. Squid Game, I didn't mind. I mean, I prefer the Running Man Battle Royale, but Squid Game, I haven't minded. I think it's been okay. I think it's been some decent character development. When it's the game itself, it's some interesting ideas. It's not perfect. There's still issues. I'm like, wait a minute, how come there's no cameras in these big ass bathrooms? So there, I mean, I don't know. It's okay. I didn't mind it. I haven't minded. I think it's a decent. It's not fucking 5 out of 5, but it's decent. Decent show. Well, Chucky mentions Pokemon porn because they tape the girl's phone, like they tape her phone, and she's a bully, and they're looking through her history. Apparently, the girl loves Pokemon porn, so there you go. If a girl now, if you get with a 20-year-old girl and she's into Pokemon porn, that means she's a keeper. Because if she's into Pokemon, she'll be into you. So that's food for thought. Food for thought for the day. If you meet a 20 or plus year old lady, she's into Pokemon porn, she's a keeper. Because again, if she's to be into Pokemon, she'll be into you. So, food for thought for the day. So I'm like, again, if you're 20 or older and you're into Pokemon porn, that's fine. I could be your Pokemon. I could be your Huckleberry. Where the fuck? That's not Pokemon, but where the fuck their names are. I don't play Pokemon. Surprised there isn't a fucking Pokemon named Huckleberry. I'll be your Huckleberry Hound. Where the fuck? Gone 60 Seconds, pretty boring. The Cage film. Favorite 80s body swap film? I don't think I really have a favorite. Turkey Shoot better than Squid Game? I agree with that. Do you like ketchup? No. Ending of The Departed? No. I like The Departed. Wasn't really big on the ending though. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Yes, I do like the film. It's got some really good acting, especially by Jack Nicholson. The other day, my mom saw a promo for Chucky. She said that doesn't sound like Chucky. Well, she's right. Whose idea do you think it was to write such a ridiculous line about Pokemon porn? Don Mancini. He wrote it. Don Mancini wrote the show. He created the show. Don Mancini, the fucking Don Fettuccine. Chris Pratt voicing Mario doesn't bother me. Scarface or Goodfellas? Scarface. Have you seen The Crow? I like The Crow. I'm just really sad about what happened to Brandon Lee. Pisses me off. Why don't you like ketchup? Because it tastes awful. I like Bret Hart. One of my favorite wrestlers. Underrated Clint Eastwood movies. The Rookie with him and Charlie Sheen. I think that's a very underrated film. Casino or Seven? I'll go with Seven. Favorite Demi Moore movies. Um, G.I. Jane. That's up there, G.I. Jane. I like Joe Bob Briggs. I watched Monster Vision back in the day. I actually watched when it debuted on TNT, the Dusk to Dawn Friday the 13th marathon on TNT Monster Vision. I was there during the when he was doing that, and that was a lot of fun because he did 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. And he did this whole skit throughout the whole thing. It's a lot of fun. You could see it on YouTube. But yeah. Damn it. There we go. I like Nothing But Trouble. I actually got a Blu-ray just recently. I would like to pick up. Do you smoke weed? Never have, never will. Just not my preference. Just not my cup of tea. Did not see Cry Macho. Favorite segment in the Twilight Zone movie? The last one with the plane. Favorite Denzel movies? Virtuosity and Deja Vu. Beast from 20,000 Fathoms? I didn't see. Chicken Fried Steak? Yeah, that's good. The Good Son? I reviewed The Good Son about a few weeks ago. Do you like onions or pineapples on pizza? No. Brad Pitt's career? Not too bad. I mean, I liked Seven. I like World War Z. I like True Romance. I like Fight Club. Any plans for Halloween? Not so far. Do I like The Cable Guy? Yeah, I like The Cable Guy. Drive-in show on Shutter? I don't subscribe to Shutter, so no. Which actor do you hate the most for how they are in real life? Well, I mean, it'd be someone like Kevin Spacey, right? For how much of a fucking creep he is. Dean Seagal's a fucking dickhead. Yeah, Firefox is pretty boring. Jesse Swarbrick, Shout Factory just released a Blu-ray of Nothing But Trouble a day or two ago, the 26th of October. There's interviews with Dan Aykroyd, Chevy Chase. Yeah, go on Amazon, type in Nothing But Trouble. Shout Factory just released a Blu-ray of it, literally a few days ago. So I like to pick that up sometime. I didn't watch the Friday the 13th series. Yeah, the From Dusk Till Dawn Joe Bob Briggs marathon. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. I actually had it taped on a VHS tape, but now that it's on YouTube, I don't need that anymore. But that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. That's I think that's how I first saw Friday the 13th, honestly, and then I saw that filmed on VHS after that. Dude, I didn't see him when I was a kid. Never smoked cigarettes, never smoked cigars. Favorite Western, Young Guns. Which director's words was Victor Selva, because Selva diddled a kid, so he's definitely worse. Well, Jose Ballad at least told it tastes better. Hey, Nick B, how are you doing? Block World. Well, the thing is, I already talked about the Alec Baldwin shooting about 3 times. I know you weren't in here yet, but we've talked about it like 3 times. So you go back and recheck the stream if you wish. All I say is this: you hired a lady with purple blue hair that didn't know what the fuck she was doing, and she was an armor that didn't know what the fuck she was doing. And accidents like this happen because of that. Well, Halloween Kills, yeah, I did mention the review. I like The Mask. It's one of the only things worth a shit. Yeah, I like The Mask and Halloween Kills. The movie's a piece of shit, but The Mask was fine. Uncharted trailer, boring as shit trailer. Godzilla vs. Kong, your choice of writer, director. Dude, I don't even know, man. I think the guy who did Kong Skull Island did a good job. Favorite Tom Cruise films, Edge of Tomorrow. Some of the Mission Impossible films. I reviewed Seed of Chucky. I thought it was a piece of shit. I like The Warriors. Uh, Trailer Park Boys never saw. Hateful Eight is worse, Chase Timberling. Halloween Kills, I don't give a fuck how many kills are in it. The movie still sucks. Hey, Jay the Stingray, how are you doing, man? How are you doing, Jay? It's been a while. Friday the 13th game or Predator Hunting Grounds, never played them. Are you an Adam Sandler fan? Back to the day, but he made a. Well, Uncut Gems was good, but then he did like fucking Hubie Halloween, which was awful. Favorite Tom Cruise movies, like I said, Edge of Tomorrow, some of the recent Mission Impossible films. Give a fuck about Kevin James. Favorite Clint Eastwood Western, probably Man with No Name trilogy, High Plains Drifter. Favorite George Clooney movie, From Dusk Till Dawn. Is Over the Top Stone's most underrated film? It's one of them. It's one of them. I don't know about most underrated. That probably go to like Cobra. I like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, but I like the first two more. Best exorcism movie. I don't know. I like Deliver Us from Evil, because I like that it was a cop movie mixed in with an exorcism movie. I thought Eric Bana did a good job, so I like Deliver Us from Evil. Chase Timberlane, like I said, Hateful Eight. Would you like to see the Great Pyramids in person? I wouldn't give a shit. Seen Tomorrow War? No. Seen Oblivion? I liked it. Would you remake a Serbian film? No, I would burn it. Most underrated horror remake? Hills of Eyes remake. Last Samurai, don't care about Tom Cruise trying to be Japanese, where the fuck it is. Hey Jay, I'm doing okay. Halloween season, not doing too bad. I'm actually about ready to get off here because it's about hour and 40 minutes in. So thank you guys for joining me for a bit. Really, I was doing this to test out the YouTube live stream. I'm glad that it actually does work. The thing with this YouTube live stream, you can't invite anyone, but at least I didn't have any camera problems. So, but yeah, you guys have a good night. Thankfully, this phone is working with the YouTube live stream, so that's good. I don't even know how you end the stream with this. How do you even end the stream with the phone thing? This would be funny. I don't even know how to end it. Save highlights, share, mute microphone. That's the chat. That's reconnecting. Just I press the X button and we'll see what happens. So take care, guys, and we will see you guys later. Bye bye. Ciao.